Okay, let's go. Current quest is to find my pawn. For some reason we have awoken around Batal, but without my pawn. I only have the summoned pawns from the rift. I'm right now in the shrine of the dragon, or whatever that was. Who's that? It's not who I think. Is this fella still here? Who was upgrading the gear? He's not here. Or is it him? Ah, it's him. There's a chimera. There's a troll. I would think that mobs probably are higher level.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Oh, dragon. Can we interact with him? Fella. Come to your senses. Maybe I have to clear the area around to interact with him. He reacted the same way because there was a griffin. I don't see a griffin. I only see a dragon. Let's get the dragon. If I can even get to him.
There's ought to be found there.
Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Griffin. Well. Oh my god, this thing also. Get the heart.
Regain your footing.
Do I have the potion against fire? Don't want to use it right now.
This foe is nigh unstoppable when to kill. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
Let's make it quick, or else wait till its fury subsides.
I should be glad to assist. Striking the head will prove most effective. Not long now. Keep up the attack.
I feel like the health on this mob at least is the same.
Certainly. How might I be helped? Without reason, we're under attack.
Let us see what you're made of.
We defeated when their skulls smashed beyond repair.
What the fuck?
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Alert to the half-good enemy.
The heart, the heart, the heart, the heart. Oh, they give now wake stones and fairy stones.
Our foes have grown more fearsome of late. The Red Cloud's influence, mayhap.
We may require sturdier equipment.
Is aught troubling you, Master? You seem all right to me.
He said that we may acquire sturdier equipment. It means that maybe there's a new type of gear. I should probably get to Battle. Should get to Battle. 3 fairy stones.
might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Oi, keep your distance.
You don't mind the red sky?
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Have a look.
I'll have an early...
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take...
It kind of seems the same. I'm using this. Oh, this is new. Soaring surcoat. Yeah, this is definitely an upgrade.
Take anything without...
Add in the breeches.
Paying for it first. Many thanks.
I would buy the armor.
Not buying. That's just as well. Better to be selective than waste.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but
let's see the
always
weapons.
a pleasure.
Anything
Just
better?
tell me what you...
Rabbit. Cold element. I'm using that ringer. I will lose a little bit of knockdown power, but I will gain a bit of magic damage. Plus I can upgrade it probably. Wait, didn't I have it? Wait, Revent.
need, and I'll see it come again when you've more...
What did I have in my chest? I had a couple of spears.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we are...
No.
excellent service at a fair...
I'm gonna
always a
buy the
pleasure.
weapon first.
Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they can.
Just tell me what you... need, and I'll see it...
Eldra said, what the hell is that? I don't have money.
done.
I need to make some money now. Damn. I guess everything goes.
You're welcome.
I gotta get my rogue to see if I need to buy her some gear. Gotta go to the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, I guess,
What does this
to
say?
find
It couldn't
my
hurt
pawn.
to take a peek.
Well met.
Oh, the same. Wait, it's the same spot. But I don't see it in the map. This red dot. Interesting.
This looks as good a place as any.
Nice, juicy beast steak.
My back's not acting up today.
You're the Arisen, aye? And here I had taken you for dead. I am to inform you that Lord Phasis requests your presence at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. As to whether you heed him, I care not.
We should probably visit him. All people now should have one goal in mind. To fucking save the world. Oh, it's a shadow. Interesting.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
My magics are at your disposal!
Only person I believe in is myself.
I'm in fine fettle.
I must earn the people's faith.
Our research shall save the world entire.
Sorry, buddy, to tell you, but it didn't save the world. It didn't.
Does life have meaning? Or is all we do in vain?
Is it linked? Mm-mm.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beast.
Oh shit.
'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed. Then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence
We
reached
were
out
in a
to you.
limbo for a month. What?
Could that have been the world forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate, and speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master.
It worked.
How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Your diligence has borne fruit at last.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Guess we have to meet Halls of the First Dawn. Get back to Seafloor Shrine and speak for Fortes, that spirit
You
of the
have been afflicted
one
by
of
the
the
venom
reasons.
of a venin harpy, Master. Now all that remains is to report to Sir Jarl.
But before we go there, how much money I have now? 133k.
That
That's
person
enough
can
probably
be
to
found,
buy
Master. This way.
a new weapon for the rogue,
A guide is
if it's
most
gonna be
welcome.
better. And
Now we
maybe
shan't
buy
lose our
myself a
way.
robe.
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Bunch of sluggards. Suppose I'm tired. I barely slept a wink.
It wasn't there before. This red light.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
What the hell?
Can't let myself get distracted.
We spawned a dragon. Dragon effigy? What the
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
Something like
So
a
maybe
wall of light
disrupting
impedes
the
our
red
progress.
orbs
Tis
allows us to save the town or location from destruction? What the fuck is
Many
happening to
parts
him?
are close to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won.
Started spawning ogres, so they're affected by this.
Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
My magics are at your disposal!
This might be more than I can endure.
This is more than I bargained for.
This is very interesting.
This is where my luck runs out.
You've met your match. I suppose you know of any gaming opportunities? No.
The heavens are watching.
Well done!
Seems this is the only way forward.
Principles are proven as dust.
Enough dallying. Follow me.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Why do you falter? Come this way.
My bones!
A fine welcome indeed.
They'll find a way.
Naught can be achieved without sacrifice.
This is your chance.
Alas, theory unproven is not of practical use.
Fuck is that dark shadow?
The beast's fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
Ah, shit.
Few know the real nature.
combined might is beyond any fun.
Did he just fall? Did he just fall? Phases, come on, man. How do I get down there?
During my time with Lord Phases, I found myself in a strange state of being. Though my mind was perpetually at bare, I always felt your presence, Master. Full glad I am that we have been reunited.
Of course, little did I expect to find the world so changed, but 'tis only proof of our need to band together.
He died. Oh, come on, man. This shouldn't be happening, you know? Like, main story NPC is just falling to his death. If I didn't have wake stones, that would mean that I would have to blow the game and hope that the game didn't auto-save me somewhere after the fact, you know? That's kind of scary mechanic, that can happen.
Yes, Master.
Have I really uncovered the truth of the dragon?
The arisen turns blue with cold.
Rest not! I'll make the pain go away. Let's keep still a moment.
There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction. What a singular creature. Is this what called the monsters forth? I should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it. secrets we might have learned.
I've tried to carry it.
Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling back.
So I gotta draw the blade on the red dots on the maps, I guess.
But I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and mine is to pursue its secrets. Go, do what you must. I will remain here and continue my work. Someday soon, I will lay bare the truth of this world. And on that day, I will slip the yoke of this broken order that rules us all.
This one is in volcanic island. Probably gotta go to Seafloor Shrine. See what I can do there. I'm feeling now I can actually explore areas that were drowned before. No.
What hope have I of doing any good in a world such as this? To think that vase was in truth a dragon. 'Twas clever of you to realize its true nature, Master. Huh?
Let's revisit the blacksmiths again, and then we're gonna continue.
Who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done.
Come and ski. Daggers infused with divine might. We're buying this. Now we're selling the other one. Yes.
Come again when
Should
you
have
want
enough for the
coin
armor.
to-
Our packs are heavier, and our...
Me? Now, this hardly bears.
Maybe not.
Saying, but don't you dare.
Black freakish mane. I want sunstone.
Try to take anything with... Out paying for it first. Always a pleasure. Go on, have a look.
That's about it, I guess. Let's go. So next stop is probably back to the shrine, and from there to the Seafloor Shrine. Should probably go on foot. Don't wanna spend the fairy stones.
I've just had a thought.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares. Giving me up. Whoa, it is. Pray, light your lantern, master.
Where's the shrine? And there.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
He's back in his spot, yeah.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been... Remember.
Alright, we could buy fairy stones, so forget about that. Dragon's Dogma. Wait. He actually sold a better... He actually sold a better weapon. Oh man, why the fuck did I spend the money? Why the fuck did I spend the money? Look at the thing. He sells actually the better gear. But it costs a lot. It really costs a lot of... You have to find, man. A lot. You have to farm a lot of dragons. Okay. I'm gonna buy the weapon for myself. We're gonna return to him anyway later. So we can just spend more points to find the dragons. Lean Worm Fang.
Draconic blood flows through the veins of
I can't
lesser
tell.
drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Can give the other one then to a pawn for now.
Very well. I shall return.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
56. You know what? No. No. I'm keeping the warrior. Let's give this to mage. Yeah. Let's make our way to the ruins for now. Or, you know, we might go to that place. Is it far? It's not that far. Talus. Talus. Is it right here? It looks like it's just there in the valley. Let's find the
I
spot.
cannot begin to fathom what
See what we can
become of
summon.
the world after this.
Who would wish for such a calamity?
There's a chest.
I refuse to let this be the end of this. Some among their ranks I recommend we make treading them out top priority. These fiends will resurrect so long as their souls remain intact. Fear not! I shall gladly smash every last one. Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
I think I needed this main for an upgrade.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy. I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
I cannot fault your power.
Let's sure where that came from. Get the elements! Power strikes!
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Where's the spot? I don't see it. Ah, that way. Another chest.
Ah, they mean us harm. How adorable.
I quite agree.
Ah, it's a pawn. Is it any better? Might be better than Elisa, then I will swap.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment.
Ah, it's a sorcerer.
I
Nah,
can even mark them on
I
your
need
map.
the hills. Oh, lich?
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
He just got annihilated, man. But it is in the Dragon Shrine, you know? I'm gonna probably go back and actually talk to the spirit of Rotes again. Before we're gonna explore, because I feel like I should stick to the main story. Because the previous quest was like a tutorial of sorts what to do with the red marks on the maps. We used the Godsbane sword to summon something from the sky to disrupt the destruction in that region, I suppose.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
How would I ever camp it?
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Now I've got you!
Are you a mage?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
57. Eh.
afraid. Allow me to open my chest.
You can count on me to keep you safe. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
They are really generous with the fairy stones now.
This spell will empower the elemental magic.
How many I have? 9 fairy stones.
Magic is at your disposal.
Let me get that. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Now it kind of gives me the vibe of Elden Ring. You know the region where it's where's this red swamp? Like, it reminds me a lot of that. Quite a lot. The question is, how do I actually enter that place now again? Ah, it's right here. Is that a fairy stone? It is. It's a teleportation location. Huh. Yeah, now I can go here.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen?
Kinda.
I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved.
The watching one.
With which they watch, I know not.
Remember in the first game I've watched, actually, the endings, what you can do. There was this being Senegal that you had an option to fight and become, like replace him. So this being is like related to him, or it's under Senegal, or it has its own agenda in a way.
Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the watching one's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Aye, 'twas all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastman, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen. For your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid.
He can summon pawns from here?
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here.
Ah, so it's like a point of evacuation, or I don't know. I don't know what will happen.
For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
But how?
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of
Oh,
refuge.
they're all here now.
The Mad Sovereign's power yet girds this place. It could prove the last bastion of hope for the people of this world. Alas, 'twill not hold forever. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if 'tis sundered at its heart.
We too once bore the mantle of Arisen, though no longer. As we walked our respective paths, each of us lost the incomparable strength of will that made us Arisen. One in despair of the dragon's boundless might, one in pursuit of vengeance's cold comfort, and one for fear of what fate held in store. Yet you bear it still, Arisen One. Hold fast to your strength of will, for it shall doubtless lend you the strength you will need to spare this world its end.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been
It's the
remembered.
same.
Draconic blood flows
61.
through the veins of less.
Probably shouldn't spend any more.
Then I bid ye farewell.
Who else? That's all of them, right? So all three of them were Arisen at some point. Interesting. Speak with the leaders of the lands you have visited and guide them to the Seafloor Shrine. I probably gotta go to... Is that... What is that? Sacred Arbor. You know, we're gonna go to Elves first. We're gonna go to Elves first and save them. Very soon. See what happens. This time around we summoned an actual dragon. Or a snake? What the hell is that? It's a giant ass snake.
Very queer about that dragon.
I already see what I have to destroy. Those little things. Get it. Ajita, come on.
Strike hard enough. Might not have to do this twice. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Whoa.
The elves' combined might could have driven away a drake. This foe is of an entirely different caliber.
Ah! 3 health bars.
You'll not live to regret this.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you.
See, it's losing its slime on the back. There's more weak points now.
The fiend by clinging to the terrain. Try to keep it within your gaze at all times.
Mayhap if we follow close behind it, we could find a way to get ourselves into an advantageous position.
Very well.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, Arisen!
Down to the flame.
everyone all right?
Fight for our lives.
To you, Arisen. Magic, Serac will dispose of!
I'm dead. No? How did I survive? Wow.
I shall hasten to your aid.
Just a little bit more. To the left. The head. Maybe some books. Spell of
Find a
cold.
better opening. Strike the horn. Now! You've an opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
The creature is defeated! He's hoping this will be enough to forestall the Red Cloud's advance for a while.
I think now we have to speak to the elders. If they will understand, they're elves. They needed a translator last time I remember.
Tis clear we are little welcome here, in spite of our amicable intentions.
The elves are a people worth befriending, if we can but find a way to soften their heart.
Elalia.
Ronde Minita.
Dear Alicat.
Arid Felsur.
Who was the leader?
Karim, kemen rostindo me non meltol, morvea kuruir. You, napalan lome meltol. I am called Darren. My brother taught me to speak your tongue. So different from our own. Do you understand me? I learned the words, but this is the first I use them. Others of your kind have come here, but my people warn them away. Oh, but I cannot stay. I must, see to the Arbor Heart. The sky glows red.
More in Osto, El Cal.
Of late, the Arbor Heart is,
Hmm.
I fear for the Arbor. Yet 'twould seem there is far more at stake here.
My friend, how glad I am to see you yet live. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit I feared the worst. What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future. We cannot be sure we will be safe here. Yet this place is all we know.
Here's my link.
All we have. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might find refuge?
Interesting. If I wouldn't have done the quest, it was like a, or was it the main quest? I don't remember. I feel like it was a side quest to help him with the archery and the problem to find his sister.
I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the elven people. Let us follow our guide that we might speak with him.
I suppose 'tis so.
Findelnar, ne veo norwende lis kemen, moriven lis irumar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpi nun finaler. Karilm ilmen arkael. Silfa nambawe nun kalael alame. Angadur sindi.
Mornambwe hiros
Stubborn old bastard.
enfane ava silmines fana. Erur ne kemen malantar ingadur, fielis lintan morivin nun we ingarina?
Kemenindur kanyan irils aldekar. Eteler lea fermor eldalia iralotte. Ondovana alvekil eteler ne anler aila.
I am afraid my father has closed his heart so tightly that even my words cannot reach him. If only the Arbor Heart were restored to health,
But how?
perhaps he might be persuaded.
Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir
Rostindome Ingarina fa alme alcarwa?
I'm afraid my father. If only the Arbor Heart were restored.
Harbor Heart to be restored.
My duty is to care the Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land.
I love how she's trying to pick up the words. You know?
Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwifentia in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arbor Heart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the Arbor Heart to recover her strength in full. She begins to wane. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere. If you find any, will you tell me where it lies?
You can always depend on me to translate for you, Master. Gwifentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder.
Oh, Gina had the translator. Imagine. Imagine. Scale cinder.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali smithing style. A Batali blacksmith ought to be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know?
I know who she's speaking about. The dwarf blacksmith in the southern corner of the city. Let's go there. Can I use it here? I don't think I can use a fairy stone.
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarreling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it. Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can. But for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here?
Evacuation.
You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas. The people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long, with every soul at their wits' end. Conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. Behold their plight with your own eyes, and should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
'Tis no mere tavern brawl we are to mediate, Master.
That's it. I've had enough.
I'll not take that from you. you had enough yet?
Might not the Seafloor Shrine provide a place of refuge for the people of this land? I expect it would grant us a bit more time.
Still, 'tis easier said than done. The people may not believe us, even should we make our case.
Ah! You're just riding on your father's coattails!
You slander my honor, sir! I demand a duel. This is no business of yours. Be gone!
Now, Narborough, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
And that's it? Seriously?
And I'd say it again. 'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay no further. Come, Scario. Prepare yourself.
Have at you!
She's gonna win.
I can't stop shaking.
Die then. Trust in yourself as I trust in you.
Stop shaking.
Oh, what am I to do? Stay back, lest you get caught in the fray.
Can someone tell me what
Show
this is
them.
all about?
You dare violate the sanctity of our jewel?
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay, 'twas I who underestimated you.
You see?
Score
Now
an
they're
easy
friends again.
victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slights, I say.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades, but I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
There's a dwarf.
So, we finally arrived.
Work's work, no matter how dull it might be.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a look. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say? I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you, unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save this singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab.
Nutriab.
Of course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
Where can I get it?
So, the blacksmith ought grant us some...
Don't bring trouble.
You have been afflicted by the venom of a... Venin Harpy, Master. Now all that remains is to report
Let's
to
pull
Sir
back.
Jarl.
Or, you know, let's finish the civil unrest.
Person of import, I take it.
we're gonna make them escort the Batali citizens, and then
We're in your hands,
I'm going
sir.
back to the
Much
elves.
obliged.
Oi! I saw it first. Phew, trust a flea-ridden hide to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into it. If that's what you think, why don't you mind your own business?
Aye, clear off. Pretty words shan't fill our bellies.
How dare you? You'll get what's coming to you.
Stop this, father! Unbelievable.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
What's that you've got? Why, 'tis half rotten. Do you mean to poison my child?
Oh
I
shit!
say we call a truce while we put paid to this scoundrel.
Aye, agreed. A menace like this oughtn't be left to roam the streets.
What?
Steel yourself.
I think this is it for me.
Scared? Not on your life.
You can pull through. I believe in
No
you.
more.
You dare.
Steel yourself. You're made of tougher stuff.
Heavens no. If this is fate.
Please, trust in yourself as I trust in you. Steel yourself. Fie, that hurts. We're done for. I ne'er stood a chance.
Oh shit! I failed to resolve the conflict. Man, I didn't think it would actually affect them if I would give like just a rotten fish or whatever.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
I've had well enough of your nitpick.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business. This is between us.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
What the fuck?
You're supposed to do.
Draw upon your inner strength.
Hell now.
I mustn't falter.
Hold fast to your conviction.
What, you little...
Surely you can do better than that. Fine. This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another punch left in me.
Bah. I can't stomach more quarreling after this. Just drain the fight right out.
You should have been just a punching bag for this one.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master.
A bit.
Now that is a surprise.
Sprinkle of misfortune in a pleasant spice. All these people tire me out. Probably will tend to my troubles.
Let's visit the elves first.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb? Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves
This is
enjoy it.
exactly what they love it, probably.
It is a pungent stew of old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Grafentia. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients. Rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten.
Do you have the ingredients?
Mm-mm.
Oh. I would like to depart.
Rotten fish. An apple. Maybe I can buy some. What do I have actually? Might have some in the storage.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
It seems to me the shopkeep could have afforded a discount.
Now, what might that be?
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum?
We have it. Yes, I knew it, man. I knew that I was holding on to the rotten food.
Let us deliver these ingredients to Miss Darren.
There we go.
And be rid of them. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Our road was a long one.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I
So it's
have
like
never
surströmming.
seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses.
It's probably
from the
surströmming.
smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
Another first one, of course. Let's go. The think I have to hold it, no? Mm-hmm.
We have reached Batal. It is nothing like the arbor. Yet it has a beauty all its own.
Is one of life's great pleasures.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck,
Which cavern? It's outside of town.
we'll have pockets full of scale cinder
come on.
before the day is done.
Give me a sec, I'm gonna check on things.
Understood.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all. Sharing with others.
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
I only hope we don't encounter any foes.
Whoa.
A dragon? No, it couldn't be.
It is a formidable foe, regardless.
Best bet is to put the sum of our might against it.
The Arisen will be torched. Quick, douse the flames!
It's a bad place to fight him.
You'll not live to regret this.
me. We're one to hold the high ground when fighting on any side. Can't have our foes using it against us.
Mining by all appearances. We can easily redirect its focus with our attacks.
Understood.
Do I have a stamina? Shit.
How might I do this? When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Out the flame before it is too late.
Gotta get the weak points pretty far.
We would have preserved our strength.
We're unprepared to destroy.
He's flying away? so hard to hit him. Finally. Oh. Our Conjurer's Roll?
It was an unsettling.
Ooh.
Think that dragon. But what was it, truly?
I only hope we do not meet another of its ilk.
Right, here we are.
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But...
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment. Oh! Are you done collecting already? Hop to it then, eh? You won't find any scale cinder out here.
Oh, I've got some.
Gold.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Where else can I look?
Must finding these be so difficult? Ox carts aren't operating anymore, are they? 'Tis perfectly understandable, albeit rather inconvenient.
Will the day ever come when we might employ one again?
Where else can I look?
think that's all.
Oh! Are you done collecting already? Hop to it then, eh? You want...
Wait, where is she now?
Oh! Are you... Hop to it then,
Should
eh?
probably
You won't find any...
ask her. Don't say anymore. I think I've gotten everything.
I must get as much as I...
Simply put, this is not the reward we would have asked for. Yet
Yeah,
to
I'm done.
cast it aside would only make this more pointless.
Rarely have I felt so empty.
Well,
We'd best leave it at that. Wouldn't want Bracker to espy you in here.
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get?
6.
You've got so much. With this, the Arbor Heart will undoubtedly recover. For now, I must return and tend to the Arbor Heart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Bracker'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
Alright. I guess I can finish the civil unrest and send the battalions to the evacuation site.
What's more, ours is a party of women, by and large.
say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
How awful!
Well met.
Ah, Sir Arisen. In less pressing circumstances, I would take issue with your methods. But I cannot deny your efficacy. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. At the very least, we need not expect too much opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your doings. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day. I hope you'll accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress?
Is she in the palace?
Nadine.
I guess.
Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Of course. barely slept a wink.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude for your efforts, which have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its citizenry. Your journey continues, does it not? We wish you good fortune on your travels, wheresoe'er they may take you.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
I guess evacuation part is now done.
Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely upon Simonella to keep the peace.
Outstanding.
What is that? I suppose I gotta
Well met.
return to the
Might you consider
elves.
lightening your pack, Master?
It may bring you some peace of mind to know that this place shall be defended to the last.
Surely I'm overdue a day off. Surely I'm overdue a day off.
It's changed, I see. I feel it. Bread on the table. Seems right.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Let's visit the grove. See what we can do. Should be resolved by now.
Isolad Fanun, Nandawin Le Karen.
At long last, life buds anew from the arbor heart. If we make a cutting from her boughs, she could take root elsewhere. We can make our home in any land, so long as she is with us. And though we may leave the arbor behind, we will carry with us something far more, precious. Our lives. I wish to speak with Father. Would you come with me?
Isolad Fanun, Nandawin Le Karen.
I guess the last city that I will have to visit will be Vernworth and Volcanic Island.
Isolad Fanun, Nandawin Le Karen.
Findelnar, nevea nolwende lis kemen. Morivin lis palan oio eromar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpe nun finaler, nun mor arda her. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne, I avstir lalastar.
Morvani morivin Findelnar, nevea tara morivin. Lis fa aldakar kemen ros. Hera ur lis nun. Yav morin garina like asar kemen ros iloratu anfir tara. Surne kemen ros herenon yav kuruir, falis isil rod lintar.
Nun this Amanda kill Angadur.
Herenon nun lia findelnar. Findelnar morivin orne osto. Firnis morivin. Morivin kemen turalecano. Menelum heroth mor karilm anardor.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya. Ane martir tindome ingarina fa alme Alcarwa. Sorne an fameltol. Vanelin hyror soron. Kasinke telpi nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon. Anne artaher firnis. Nun.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
Very well,
I see.
if I must.
Okay, I'm gonna save here and continue some other time. Save and quit.